Rieko Ioane to the teams. Ireland's front row significantly impacted by injury there. Tight head prop Tyg Furlong out. Hooker Dan Sheehan out in the longer term as well. Big evenings then for Finlay Bealham and Ronan Kelleher. Caelan Doris the skipper. Jack Crowley, the anointed successor to Johnny Sexton. Aki and Ringrose paired in the midfield. Mac Hansen winning the vote on the right wing. And Hugo Keenan back from his adventures with the Olympic Sevens. So much talent, so many subplots. Friday night lights in Dublin. Ireland against New Zealand. And the first touch, fittingly, for Caelan Doris. And into the midfield they come. Doris sets it up. Well claimed by Clark. Arrow straight. Ireland lead by 3. Salvea has it. First bit of meaningful possession for New Zealand tonight. Inside ball from Barrett. And over the top they go. But the penalty has gone New Zealand's way. Clean strike and 3 on the boards. All square after 10 minutes for Ireland. Savea so strong, wrestled back by Byrne. It's high though, and there's an advantage here for the All Blacks. Taken up by Barrett.
Out 2!
Ratima feeds Amour. The relationship that develops between the captains and the referee as Mackenzie slots 3. James Ryan makes the tackle, but it's New Zealand ball and it's Sititi driving onwards. Still their intent on punching holes around the edges of the ruck. They've got another advantage. No time wasted by Damien McKenzie. New Zealand lead by 9 points to 3. Aki off, finding space and offloading beautifully. Driven into Geordie Barrett. That might have been high from the tackle. Onwards through Kelleher. Last minute of this first half, Ireland with a penalty advantage.
Tight angle now.
He's starting to come down. Where's that initial point of contact? Is it on the shoulder?
So with half-time beckoning, New Zealand lose Geordie Barrett for what remains of this half, and 9 odd minutes of the second period. Slots it, and Ireland are back within 3. That takes us to half-time. Compelling is the word. It hasn't quite caught fire yet, but we're in for a fascinating 40 minutes. Talea.
Oh, that's a good call from the referee, Nick Berry.
Still options left and right. Byrne tries to burrow forwards. Black shirts folding underneath him. Van der Fleer makes the line!
Quality of the ruck ball. And then that line from Van der Fleer comes in against the grain. The first defenders that Ione comes in to try and hit him, doesn't get enough of a shot on him. And the inside defender.
James Lowe hangs on at the second time of asking. The challenge
well done, 6.
with Mark Talea. Another clattering drive from McCarthy. And New Zealand rewarded. Oh, what a kick! Damien McKenzie, cool as ice.
We can. Channel 1 ball here. We're not going to see it dwelling at the back of the scrum for very long if Ireland get a good heel.
In and out. Oh, they've got a nudge on. Oh, Jameson Gibson Park took his eye off that. And New Zealand end up with a penalty. That is flying through with plenty to spare from Damien McKenzie. McKenzie saw a hole and tried to get through it, but Henderson got in there, but they've given up another penalty here. Ireland not releasing the tackle
Let
player.
that ball go.
They are being
team, clear release.
nailed on the penalty front. And Mackenzie once again adding 3. Keenan with an absolutely crucial tackle. They're screaming for it on the outside here. And they're working it wide. Al-Moore has Jordan to his left. Jordan is in! New Zealand going coast to coast. Stretching that Irish defence one way and the other.
There's no panic from the men in black. And it doesn't quite go to hand, but it doesn't matter because they're in acres of space. They've dragged all the green shirts to the far side of the field.
No, mate, no.
And they stay alert. So TT, we want
For the All Blacks.
Yes, it is.
Out it comes. Mackenzie to the crowd. And as they did in Paris last October, New Zealand have seen off the Irish. Just too much tonight. And whilst they may be in transition, they are still very, very good. The All Blacks 2 from 2 on their tour, moving on to Paris and a meeting with France. Ireland beaten at home for the first time in more than 3.5 years.